Hello. Okay. Hello, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so if you are just joining us, you're welcome. If you can hear me, please let me know. If you can see me, please let me know. So I just need someone to confirm. So we'll go straight to the tutorial for today. Okay, guys. So I'm just trying to. Okay, guys. So can you see me? Can you hear me? So I'm just trying to wipe my camera. So don't just mind. Okay. So please, if you can hear me, let me know. If you can see me, let me know. I just need someone to confirm, and then we'll go straight into the tutorial for today, guys. So please let me know. I just need someone to confirm. Can you hear me? Let me check. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Please let me know. Let me know. I just need someone to confirm. So if you're just joining us, you're welcome. Okay, so yes, someone dropped the chat. Let's see. Yes, I can see you, I can hear you. Thank you so much, guys. So you are welcome, Tamanda. Priscilla, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Priscilla, you cannot see me. You mean you cannot see me? Hello, precious. You're welcome, Zingyam. Yes, I can see you. Can you hear me? Is my sound better? Can you hear me? I just want to know. We're testing the microphone, testing everything before we continue. Okay, yes. Okay, Priscilla. Okay, yes, you can see me. Good evening, good sound. Thank you so much, guys. So, guys, let's just get started straight into the tutorial for today. Zing, you're welcome. Yes, the sound is okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so from the picture, you guys saw what we're going to be making. So I'm just going to give a quick explanation before we continue. We're actually just making a top that has the collar, just like a necktie collar. So this is something that you can actually use. You can make it as a jumpsuit. You can make it as a gown. You can, yes, you can just style it up. So that's what we're actually going to be doing today. And then for today's tutorial, we're going to be making use of a pattern. Okay. So because I don't want to start it from scratch because of time. So let's just get started. In an upcoming tutorial, I'm going to take one day for our live stream, and then we're going to draft patterns. We're going to draft like two types of pattern. Another class will draft patterns. So you guys, the patterns that you want us to draft, you can just drop it on the comment section. So let me know if you want basic bodies, if you want bustier patterns, skirt patterns, just let me know. So we're just going to take some days off. We're not going to sew that. We're just going to draft patterns. Okay. So let's just get started straight into the tutorial for today. So these are the fabrics. So I'm going to turn my camera right now. Okay, so Omoloja, you're welcome. So guys, where are you guys watching me from? Please let me know where you're watching me from. Precious, where are you watching me from? Praise Bella, you're welcome. Good evening. Priscilla, where are you watching me from? So guys, let's just get started. Okay. Yeah, that's my table, and these are the fabrics that I'm going to be making use of. Okay, so these two fabrics is okay, you're watching from Cameroon. Wow, that's beautiful. So these are the fabrics. So this is the lace fabric. So the lace fabric, Pearl, you're welcome. You can see me and you can hear me. You're welcome. So we're going to use this lace fabric for the down part. So you can see something like what I'm wearing, and it's going to have a half cut. Yes, thank you so much. Praise, you're watching from Italy. You're welcome. Oyebola, you're welcome. You're watching from Akuru. I hope it's Akure or Zoka. So this one we're going to use for the top, okay? So guys, so let's get started. So now what we're going to do, we're going to cut the front first, and then we're going to cut the back. So this fabric, I'm going to divide this into two so I can get, okay, no, let me cut it one. Okay, so if you are just joining us, you're welcome. Please let me know where you're watching from. Those of you that are just joining, you, and then those of you that have not liked those videos, you should please give this video a thumbs up. I will appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. Those of you that are giving it like, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Lord, Omojola, thank you. Watching from Zaria. Wow, that's beautiful. So you can see, guys, I'm placing my pattern. I folded my fabric into two. Thank you so much. Those that are giving me hearts, I love that. So you can see I folded my fabric into two. So I'm going to cut out the front pattern. Okay, so it's a simple process. So let's just get started straight like this. So today we're using our pattern, like I said, we're making use of our pattern today. Okay, so now I've cut out the front pattern. So for this, if you're making like a free dress, like for instance, you're making a dress, it's not even very free dress, and then you don't want to add a zipper to it. This pattern that we're going to do today, you can actually, I'm going to show you guys because we're going to open the front neckline. So you'll be able to wear it and yet you might not need a zip. So I'm going to show you guys two ways. This one, I'm going to show you guys if you're putting a zip at the back also. Okay. So now this is the back pattern. So I've folded my fabric back and then I'm going to place my pattern like this. So you can see for the back pattern, I added extra inches for the allowance. Okay, so those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. So I added extra inches for the zip, for the back zip, which I'm going to explain by the way how to go about it. Okay. Okay guys, so you can see, so this is my back pattern. So I'm going to notch those points, and then the next thing we're going to do, we're going to work on the necklines. Okay, so I'll open my zip, the back piece, I'm going to open it at the back. So if you are just joining us, you're welcome. So those of you that have not liked this video, please like the video. So I'm trying to get to see the right side of this fabric. Okay, so this is the wrong side. Okay, so the next thing now, I'm going to bring my front pattern and then I'm going to place them like this. So now what are we going to do, guys? We are going to add a neckline to this piece. Okay, so in adding a neckline, so I just want to cut the neckline. I want you guys to see it, so that is why I am cutting it. I'm not using the pattern to cut out the neckline. Okay, so those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. Okay, so you're welcome. And then if you have not hit on the like button, I would appreciate for you to like the video. Okay, so now for the front neckline, we are going to use 3 inches width both for the back and the front, so you can see the way they are placed together. So away, and then the next thing, we're going to come to the down part of the rest. The back neckline, we're just going to go with, and then for the front neckline, so for the front round neckline, or a V, you can do a V neckline, go with as much as 5. So for the front neckline, it's very simple process. You can neckline and how deep you want your neckline to be. This is how you actually do it. Just place your tape on your shoulder like this. Okay, so when you place your tape on your shoulder like this and then you measure, blessing, you're welcome. Okay, it's a poor recording. What part of the recording? Is it the sound or the video? Please let me know. So from this point, you just take it like this and then you measure it. Okay, so when you measure it, you have the sound. So blessing, please let me know. I don't understand the part. What do you mean? Is it that the video is not clear or the sound is not clear? Please let me know so that I'll know what I'm adjusting. Okay, so now for the depth of the neckline, we're going to mark the depth of the neckline. So for the depth of the neckline, I'm going to use 4 inches. I don't want the neckline to be too deep, so I'll use 4 inches for the front neckline. So let me know, please. The sound is breaking. It should be the network, because I'm wearing a microphone. If the sound is breaking, then it's the reception. Maybe probably from your end. Can someone else please confirm, please, about the sound? Let me know so I'll know what I'm adjusting. So I'm going to cut the neckline. So that's the back neckline. So I'm going to cut the back neckline. What did I throw away? Just imagine. I threw my chalk away. So after cutting that, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the front neckline. So for the front neckline, I'm going to cut the front neckline like this. Okay, so you can see. So after cutting, okay, the sound is perfect from my end. So that's what I was saying. I'm sure it's the reception. Might be the reception. Thank you so much, Okechukwu Lucy, for confirming. So once we are doing a live stream, anything that you notice, please just let me know so that we can check. Okay. All right. So now we have added the front neckline. So the next thing I'm going to do now for the front neckline, I'm going to open the front neckline a little bit. Okay. So because we're going to put a collar on it and we want it to go nicely, so you can open it a little bit with like 1 inch. That funny enough, that part is going to be hidden. You are not even going to notice it. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to join our pieces together. So for the dart, we're using a normal waist dart. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm trying to Chiamaka. Thank you so much. So the next thing we're going to add that. So when adding a dart, you see the down part of your fabric of your dress. So you're going to use your bust pan. So it's always good to use your bust pan from this part to this part. Okay. Use your bust pan from this part to this part. So you measure. So for this, you can see I can use 8 inches. So that 8 inches, what I'm going to do, precious, the part two for the. Don't worry, the jacket part two is coming. I've not done it. I will do it. Don't worry. Just keep in touch. Okay. I the part two of the jacket, definitely. So don't worry. For those of you that have not seen the jacket, we are making a very beautiful jacket. So you can go and watch the what do you call it now? The pattern drafting. Yeah. Anastasia, you're welcome. So we're using half of our bust pan. So the half of the bust pan, like you saw me measure now, was and the full bust pan was 8. So when we divided into two, we have 4. So that's where you will put your dart. So you mark it like that. And this dart, you can actually take out 1 inch from your dart or half of an inch. But for this case, I'm just going to take out half of an inch. So guys, so we are done with our pattern with our fabric. So the next thing is for us to join it together. Okay. So now let's adjust the camera, and then while we start stitching. Okay. So let's see. So I hope you guys can see. Okay. So I'm just trying to let me keep my all of the excess things that I have here. Let me just drop it on the floor. Okay, so those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. And if you have not liked this video, please, I would appreciate for you to like the video. Okay, guys, so let's just get started. Okay. Okay, Kate Okolo that was asking for the part two of the jacket. Don't worry. Part two of the jacket is coming. Definitely, I'm making that jacket. I told you guys now. So the first thing we're going to do to this, we're going to stitch our dart. So for the dart, like I said, I'm using half of an inch, okay, for my dart. So since we have already placed the notch part, you are going to hold it like this, okay? Thank you so much. Those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. Those of you that have not liked this video, please like the video, okay? So for the dart, let me show you guys how many inches I'm using for the length of the dart, okay? So I've forgotten that I'm teaching. So I'm using about 4 inches. So you can see that's 4 inches. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Preach. Thank you. So for that 4 inches, that's the length. So what you would do, I'll place it like this, and then you mark it. Do you understand? You mark it like this. So when you mark it, it is easy for you. It will be easy. No, easy. It is easy. So now you hold it because we're using half of an inch. You just hold it like this. Okay? So you can see. Just hold it. and then you secure it down like that up to that part that I marked now. Okay, so like I said, the pattern drafting that you guys want us to do on our live streams, you guys can just like send them to me. Okay, please send them. Just send it to me so that I will know. So you can see we have added the dart. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to add the dart to the back pattern also. So before I continue with the back, I'm going to join the back on the zip allowance side. You see, that's why it's always good to notch your zip allowance. I did not notch my own before it will, because these are some of the things that if you don't do, at the end of the day, your neckline might not align. Okay, so always make sure that you check them properly. So you place them like this, and then make sure that that point where the zip, you understand, mark it on that exact point. Okay, so that will make it easy for you, and then that line, rule it down to the end. Okay, all right, so let's continue, guys. So I'll place it like that, and then we're going to stitch. All of my lovely beginners, you guys are welcome. So those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. If you have not liked those videos, please like it. I would appreciate that. So like I normally and always say, my live streams are strictly for beginners, in almost like beginners. It's almost like for beginners. Okay, so because it is beginners that is them that I want to teach. It's not people that just want to come and just learn one thing and go away. No, those people that really want to learn, that are learning from scratch, they're learning from the comfort of their houses. So you can see this is the back piece. Now I've covered the back. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to join them together. Okay, so we're going to join them. In joining them, I'm going to turn it like this. So for the neckline, I'm not going to do the neckline here, because why I'm not doing the neckline is because I'm going to put a collar on the neckline. Do you understand? So because of that, I'm not going to turn the neckline. But if you are not adding a collar, for instance, this same process, you can use it to sew your normal dresses. If you are not adding a lining, you can use a bias binding, or you just use your lining. So when doing lining, cut your line. To do now, we're going to stitch the shoulder. So it's a little, you slope it a little bit. So let's continue. So those of you that are just joining, you're welcome. So you both should give me gist now. You both should give me gist. If you have questions, drop it on the comment section. As we're walking, at least my eyes can see, so I can see them and then answer your questions. You can ask your questions, and then if you have any request, you can also ask it. Let's see if it is something I can do. Definitely I will do. Okay, so we're stitching the next shoulder. So I've stitched the next shoulder. So the next thing, guys, I'm going to show you guys how to what do you call it, shape. Okay, so I'm trying to check how you guys can see it properly before I continue. So for the shaping of our dress, okay, so let's manage this. I hope you can see. Welcome. So the bust measurement I'm going to use is 36. So when you divide 36 into 2, you are going to have 18. So what you are going to do, you are going to take it like this, and then you are going to place it. So when placing this, most times when I back, why? Because this 18 now, I'll get the center of the 18, and then I'll place it directly on the line of the, what do you call it? Do you understand? So that actually makes it easy. And then I'll mark my 18 on this side, and then mark on this side. Okay, so with that, it will be easy for me to align this side. I'll mark it here, and then mark it here. Okay, I don't want this thing to remove my thread, so let me put it there. Waist measurement. So for the waist measurement, my waist is 34, which is 14. Thank you so much, those of you that are liking the video, I appreciate. Which is 17. So I'll divide that into two like this again, and then I'll place it at the center. This actually makes it easier. Okay, and then I will mark this end like this, and then I'll bring it, and then that when you do that, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to connect these lines, the two lines. I'll join them together. Okay, and then I'll join this line together. So after joining together, we're going to join the sides. So now let's excuse me. So let's turn our camera back to the machine. So I hope you can. And then I'm going to stitch. Okay. So for those of you that are just joining us, like I said, you're welcome. People don't think I like to talk. Oh. Diana, you're welcome. Don't think that I like to talk so much. The truth is, sometimes I really don't like talking. It's just that when you are teaching like this, especially when you're doing live stream, you just need to keep talking just so you'll be able to carry everyone along. You understand, guys? So for those of you that are just coming, you can go back and start watching the video from the beginning. Just go click on my picture. When you click on my picture, it will take you to my home. When it takes you to my home page, on top of shorts, live, just click on live. So when you click on live, it will take you to all of my live videos, and then you can go ahead and start watching. Okay, so I'm just trying to trim the sides. Okay, so we are done. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to add the down parts to it. Notice it is a pleated dress. Pleated dress. So I'm trying to double check my measurements here. Okay, so that's okay. So this is the fabric. So this is the fabric that I'm going to be using. So it is a simple process. So for this, what I'm going to do, I hope I did not top stitch this thing for me to fix it. So when fixing, this is not a peplum. Do you understand? All right, Amanda, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Victoria, hi, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, so you can see what I'm trying to do. God help me. I'm trying to. Ah, Jesus. People should please don't do that at home. Oh, please. Impatient, impatient. So I'm trying to open it. Just open it at least to an extent, okay? So when I open it to an extent, the next thing I'm going to do, what do you call it? I want to trim my blouse before I fix the down part. Out straight, and then what you will do, we're going to measure the length again. Okay, so this now, when making a peplum or a dress that has a half cut, always a little bit above the navel. Do you understand? So for this, my above navel is 15 inches. So I'm going to mark the 15 inches like this, so you can see how it is placed, right? You measure the 15 inches. So I'm going to trim this. Okay, so most times when you do this, normally I was supposed to do this before I open up the back. Okay, so I actually forgot. So normally when you do this at the end of on that down part, it will be bigger. So you have to readjust. You have to measure it again, and then you readjust adjust your length, that's to the exact length. Okay, you adjust it back to the exact length of your bodice. If not, it's going to be too big. So normally I'm supposed to do that before I open the back. Okay, so now I'm just readjusting. Okay, so you double stitch it and then you stitch it. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to blend it into the lines. So these are some of the small tricks that people that have been as they don't know. So most times like that, when you are trying to add a stitch, don't just sew it and hang it. No, blend it in. So that's what I'm trying to do. So you start it and then you blend it in. So with that, it will be okay. Okay. So I hope you guys are getting me. I hope you guys are following. So I've do now. So because this is not a peplon, so when making this, what you need is just a straight fabric. Okay, it's a straight fabric, and that straight. You see the way I'm sweating. Like I said, the only space I have here is where I connected my all my gadgets. So no space for me to plug my fan. So let me just bear. There's not always light in the evening. At times you have light. Okay, Irene, your next thing when you are making this kind of dress, like I said, you need a straight fabric, a very long straight fabric. It's not a peplon. You are not cutting a peplon. Just measure the length of the down part. Measure the length. For instance, your full gown, your full blouse is 25. Like my own, and the full blouse, excuse me, is 25. And then the top, we use 15 for the top. So automatically what is going to remain for the down is going to be 10 inches. So what you are going to do is you are going to get a fabric 10 inches. Do you understand? You get a fabric of 10 inches, but that 10 inches, that's the length. But the width, which one am I saying now? Yes, now that's the length. Yes, the length. The width, that's the part. You are going to, for that part, you are going to make it as like 15 now. Since my waist is 30, you understand? The waist measurement is 30. That's what I'm using. Initially I measured 17. I realized that 17 was too big. So I've reduced it to 30. So which is 30. So that 30 you need, depends on how full you want your what do you call it to be, the flate, the down part to be. If you want it to be really full, you can make it 90. But if you don't want it to be too full, you can make it 60. Okay, so just use your, so for this I'm going to measure what I have. So for this one, I think I have about 60 thereabouts. I even have up to 60. I have about 80. Okay, so it's not up to 90, but 80. So this is a simple process. How we are going to do this now? You are going to take the center part of your dress like this. When you take the center part like this, you are going to put a notch on it, okay? So that everything will work well. So that is why we are doing this. And then you are going to take the center part of the fabric. So for this, you can actually do it two ways. You can decide to pleat it, or you can decide to gather it. So for this, I'm going to pleat. So since I'm going to pleat, I'll take the center of my fabric. Obviously I had to join it, and then I'm going to turn it. So this is the right side. Okay, this is the right side, and then I'm going to take that right side. So this right side, you don't want it to look not good. So what you will do, since you are going to pleat, you are going to just like cover it up a little bit. Do you understand? Just like cover that part that you join, because obviously for you to get this amount of fabric, you need to join it. And then you are going to, after covering it, you are going to place it right side facing right side. So this is the right side of my fabric, and then this is the right side, and then I'm going to place it like this. Okay, and then we're going to start pleating around. So literally what I'm going to do, everything that I have here is going to go to this side like this. Okay, so as I walk I will check to make sure that what I'm doing is okay. Okay. So I'm just going to be giving it tiny pleats as I go along. Okay. So I'll just keep giving it tiny pleats like that. So those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. If you are just joining us, just greet us. Let us know where you're watching from. Drop a message, say hello, say hi. Like I always say, when you come back from outside, you greet the people in the house now. Eh? So greet us. Ah, oh my, oh my, oh my. So guys, you guys want me to come out tomorrow? I don't know, out in the evening and do a live stream. I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm going to try. The truth of the matter is that most times when you come back from church, you will just be tired, just want to eat and sleep and just stretch your, feel me. Just want to stretch your legs, I beg. It's because if you people notice, I did not do you people see, you see, I have excess of fabric here, so I need to lose it. That's why at times it's better for you to share this thing into four. It actually makes it easy. It makes it easier. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start pleating it from this side. I don't want to tear my fabric. So I'm just trying to loosen it. You know why? Because I did not proportion it. Is it proportion? I did not arrange it proportionally. What do I mean by proportionally? Since I divided the fabric into two, this side I was supposed to still divide this side again into two. You understand? So that will make it easier for me, but I did not do that. I just started. I had excess. So I'm trying to, excuse me. So I'm trying to open this up now. Okay. So I'm going to start pleating from that back. So this actually makes it easier. Why I'm saying this makes it easier is it's better for the front part of your dress to be fuller than the side to be full. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. And if you don't understand, please let me know. Okay? So it's better for it to be fuller. So that is why I started pleating now. I've started pleating from the back. So whatever is remaining, once I get to the center, I'll just use my hand to arrange it, and just, so it will not be a problem. I hope you understand what I'm trying to over. So this is where live stream is different from normal video. If it was normal video, people will not see all of this mistake. You will not see them. You understand? You will not see all of. uh So if you notice, I'm just trying to pleat. So I'm trying to open. I'm just opening everything. So the other side, I don't want to stop it. So if you are just joining us, you're welcome. I know some people be wondering, those people that are just coming, why should they sweat like this? She's sweating. No. You know, but funny enough, some people cannot bear. Me, I don't even know if I can bear sweat. The thread was tangling. Okay, let's see. We have thank you so much. Understandable. Thank you so much, Marvel. Thank you for should be telling me. Oh, you people should tell me. You understand? Tell me. I will know where to adjust, where to do. Okay. The truth of the like, my this thing, the connection. So I'm just using speed now. Abeg. I'm just splitting it. Yeah, I'm just splitting it and then just cut it off. I'll cut off. Not turn the camera for you guys to see. So I'm going to done. So we're almost done. We are almost done like that. Okay. Off now. Let me get my. Okay. So I'm trying to open this up. Let's see. That excess off. I'm okay. Let's see. Diana, hi. Please, do you find it easy while drafting or and that meaning you have to be very careful? Please tell me. I'm in love with your videos. Drafting. There's actually no really big deals with pattern drafting. You guys can you see how beautiful and easy it is. The truth is, when it comes to pattern drafting, there's no big deal to it. Do you understand? That you are going to do this, you are going to do it. Okay? You just like me. Another the good thing with pattern is it actually makes it easy and then any errors you'll be able to check for errors before you actually cut on. You just need to doesn't like a mindset. Be a professional dressmaker, you just need to know how to draft patterns. Okay, and knowing how to do it, it is something that you will do and you will do it. It is not a big deal. Like I normally tell my students, there's no big deal with pattern drafting and using your free hand. It's the same thing. You understand? When I say it's the same thing, you draft it on, but it is good to use a pattern because when you use a pattern, you'll be able to contouring, arrange it properly before you transfer it to fabric. But once you are drafting directly, there's not you cannot go back and readjust. Okay, so that thing now I'm going to open this up so you can see this looks good. So I'll fold this into two and then we're going to armhole a little bit. So in adjusting our armhole, so I'm placing both of them together like this, and then I'll take, and then in doing this, I'm going to measure my shoulder, okay, to make sure that I have my shoulder measurement. It's like that, and then the next thing I'll mark it like this. So I'm just trying to just open it a little bit, okay? So just watch what I'm doing. Opening it like this so you can see. So the next thing, I'm just going to open up the, so in this class we're not going to today's class. So that sleeve, I already how to make either of those sleeves so you can see. So the dress looks good. So the next, our collar. So the collar actually is a straight collar. So you can see it's just a, you fold it, okay, fold it and then turn it and then just stitch it around the neckline. And then before we continue this, so for that you can decide to use a bias binding to turn it, okay? You can use a bias, and then the next thing, we are going to stitch this. So in stitching this is a simple process. So you are going to fold your collar. That's after a straight fabric, depends on how many inches long and wide you want. And then you fold that into two and then you stitch it. So this is the part where I turned it from, is the center. So that center, what I'm going to do, so for this, the back, I'm going to show you how you attach the zip. Even though I'm just going to explain it to you. So I'll take the back, this is the back part, I'll place it like this. So I'm going to start stitching around the neckline, okay? But it is covered, it is completely covered. We're talking about pattern. So it's not like the truth of the of patterns. You understand it? And like difficult. So at times when I'm teaching, I tell people don't say it is difficult. If you say it is difficult, your mind will like it is difficult. It will not be difficult, okay? So you just need to bring yourself to love pattern drafting. So once you love pattern drafting, it will be easier for you, because the truth of the matter, pattern drafting is better for you to draft patterns than for you to use your them. There are actually some styles that you can never use your free hand to do them, never. So once you get to that part, the center, you will stop, okay? And then the other one, I'll bring it from this side also, and then I'm going to stitch it. Ow, 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 ow. This was what I was trying to avoid though. Okay, guys. So I'm trying to, it's not like I fix nails, though. This thread of these days at times. Alright. Even though I'm using glasses. I wish someone can come and help me. I need lights. Bring my phone. I need extra lights so I can just see it. Okay, like cheese. Oh, okay, so we're good to go. So the next thing, I'm just going to continue and just complete this. I am so tired. Very tired. So I'm just completing the other part of the neckline. So if you are just joining us, you're welcome. If you have not greeted, please come, please greet. And if you have not given this video a thumbs up, please, I would appreciate for you to give it a thumbs up, and then you can ask your question. So Diana, I hope I've been able to answer your question. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. Okay. So now I've fixed the collar so you can see. So that I'm going to place it on the mannequin so that you go see it. This one, I hope it will enter our mannequin. So for the zip, so I'm going to explain now this dress. Now, if you want to put a zip on it, this is what you are going to do. So I'll turn off my machine. Oops. So you can see. So when you want to put a zip on this dress, so you can see that the neckline is covered, right? So what you are going to do, you are going to come down from this back. You are going to come down. You can come, depends on how many inches. You can come down by at least 2 inches from here to here. This is the collar part. And then this is for those people that will ask you, what about zip? And then you open this up. Okay. I'm just taking time to explain this because of those people that will ask, what about if you want to put a zip? You can actually put a zip on a collar dress. I used to tell people you can actually put a zip. Okay, Diana, yes, girl. Do appreciate. Thank you so much. All right. So I used to tell people, even though the dress has a collar, you can put a zip on it. So today, those of you that are online today, learn something new. Okay. So you can see I'm opening the dress, so I'm actually opening it on the zip part. You know, it is a a dress that has a peplum at the down, that have a half cut. So you need to open it because you need to open it up to that part so it will be able to enter you properly. Okay, so you can see. So I've opened it now. So with this now it will be able to enter. So let me get a zip and show you guys. All right, so I've gotten a zip. So this is a zip now. So for instance, let me see. Okay, no, let's adjust it this way. So this is a zip now. So I've opened this up, and then yet our dress has a collar. What is this now? Okay. And then our dress has a collar. Even though it has a collar, you can see I opened it. The thing did not get to the collar. So this zip now, you take your zip. Maybe in an upcoming video, I'll show you guys how to fix this kind of zip. And then you place it like this. You place the zip like this, and then you fix the zip. You understand? So you fix the zip. When you fix the zip is going to stay like this. After fixing, it's going to stay like this. It's going to stay like this. Everything is going to cover up, but the zip is going to be inside like this. Hmm? And then the dress will be able to pass through the person that you are wearing it for. So let me see if it will enter. Oh, my big mannequin. Let's see. No enter this one. Let me get the other madam that is standing on this side. Let's see. Okay. Let's turn this and let's see. Let's see if it did not enter its door. I wanna pass. Okay, I said. All right. The dress is so small on our mannequin. So I'm going to pin it so that it will have fitting. If not, it's not going to have fitting, and it's going to be looking like what? What is this that she did? So you can see our collar on the neck. Oh, this looks so pretty, pretty. So you guys see how easy this dress is. Eh? This is something you can do. So that opening, if you don't want a high one, you don't need to open it. But if you want the one that is very high, you can just go ahead and open it. You can see the neckline. You can see. Oh gosh. I hope we tried. Let me dance more. I hope we tried. We tried. Thank God. Today the connection helped us. We're able to. So the only thing that is remaining now is just for me to trim the down and fold it down and turn it down. That's what is remaining. Okay, thank you so much, guys. So you guys can see. Let me adjust this properly so you guys can take a very good look at her. You can see. So you see the color. So it depends on how long you want it. You understand? Depends on how long. Just follow the same process. Sew this. Sew this baby. So with that zip at the back, the dress will be able to have very good fitting, and yet there is a zipper at the back, and then yet you still got a collar at the front. I'm trying to learn British accent. Thank you so much. Iwochukwu Stanley, thank you so much. So guys, you guys can see we did it right. We did it. Let me dance for you people. We did it. Yeah, it came out fine. So, guys, thank you so much. If you want to tie it like a bow, let's see. If you want to tie it like a bow, you can make it big. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. It is so pretty. You guys can see. Can see, right? Thank you so much. Muzumba. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much, guys. You can see it looks fine. It came out fine. It came out nice. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Let me do younger for you people. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I'll see you guys if there's time tomorrow. Yeah, if there's time tomorrow evening, I'll come up again this same time. Thank you so much. Iwochukwu. What will you be doing next? Yes, that's the question. Like I said, I was asking you to tell me what you want me to do as in the part. Maybe tomorrow we're going to which one is this one now? Maybe tomorrow we're going to draft pattern. You understand? Let's just draft pattern. You guys, let's just draft pattern. But tomorrow maybe we're going to draft pattern. Okay, thank you so much, Diana House. Thank you so much for your concern. I do appreciate. Thank you so much. So maybe tomorrow we're just going to draft some basic patterns. So guys, just let me know. But I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So you guys can just drop. Okay. Yeah, everybody keep asking what's the next video, what's the next video. I'll put the notification before the next. Tomorrow I'll put the notification if I'll come up. Oh, I don't know yet. But if I cannot come up tomorrow on Tuesday, willingly I'll come up. But Mondays, no. A trouser with a side zip. Trouser with a side zip. Let's see. Because you guys know that when it comes to live stream, I have some restrictions. What I mean by restrictions, my space. Do you understand? So I always try to do something that can fit into my little space, my table. You know, this table is small because it's my machine table. So that's why. So making a trouser, I don't really know. Maybe trouser, I will make that in a class. Okay, it says another person said trouser with side zip. Okay, you second that. How many people second that? God. Oh, jeez. Okay, trouser with side zip. Okay, Diana, can you show us how to make trouser tutorial? Full cutting. Okay, let's see. But that trouser on, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not promising people tomorrow. Okay. Everybody's saying please, ma. Let's see. I will try. I will try. I'm not promising you people. Don't come and say this one I promise us. People should just come up tomorrow by 7 p.m. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can do a jacket. Yes, jacket. There's already a jacket on my channel. I did the pattern drafting. So within the week, I'm going to complete it. That's the sewing part of that's in full jacket, as in full jacket with an inseam sewing, everything. So that one will be a YouTube video. Okay. Miriam, you're watching from Tampa. Thank you so much. Okay. So let's see. So, like I said, Iwuchukwu. Okay, you check, right? Oh, no problem. Come and check. So, because of, like I said, when it comes to travel, when it comes to, it's because of the space. You understand? So the space is restricting me for some things. So that trouser with side zip, if I'm not able to do it on the live stream, maybe we'll do it on as a YouTube video. I don't know yet. I'll just check all of the modalities. You understand? So once I check, I will know. Okay. So thank you so much. So tomorrow evening, just come and check and see what we have for you guys. How to make a Nigerian Ankara dress full video. And check through my channel, Diana. How will you go to my channel? Click on my picture or you search Stylish Naija. Then when you get to home, when you get to Stylish Naija home, click on videos. On top, you see videos, home, short, live. Just click on videos. When you click on videos, you will see enough videos, full Ankara dresses that I've made, ones with full lining, the ones with partial lining, all of them. Okay. Thank you so much. Pretty say you look at the B. I beg. Thank you so much. Thanks for the compliment. So, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But I'm not promising you for the trouser. I'm not promising you because that trouser, I need to take my time, get a bigger table, set it up. So if I'm able to, but fingers crossed, that's what do you call it? Trouser with side zip will be done on our live stream. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. It's a wrap.